The other thing is, even though I was very accepting and I was leaning in and, honoring the experience and all of that, cute, wonderful stuff, I still had the experience of the little voice, the little cancer voice, every once in a while, of just whispering in my ear, "You have cancer." Or the thought of, "You might end up having chemo. You could lose all your hair. No offense, John." Just all those fears, all those what ifs, all that possibility. And I realized that I couldn't keep going through that. I couldn't keep dealing with that all day long. So I decided one afternoon, okay, look, I really don't have time for cancer. I have other stuff I want to do. And I have stuff on the calendar that I still want to attend and enjoy. So let's just focus on cancer a little bit every day and then be done with it until the next day. So I call it, I refer to it as I visited with cancer 5 minutes every day. And so I would start my day, it's coffee, get dressed, hair, makeup, all that stuff. And then I would sit in this one chair in my living room that nobody ever sits in. It's an antique rocking chair.
One of those chairs, yeah.
One of those chairs, just for looks chairs.
Yeah.
And I would have a conversation with cancer, and I would do it out loud. To me, that was a big deal. I mean, when there were big things to think through, I articulated it out loud. And so each morning the conversation would sound something like this. "Good morning, Cancer. How are you doing? How did you sleep last night? Are you comfy in there? Is there anything I can get for you? Just a reminder, you're only here temporarily. I'm not planning on keeping you around. So enjoy your stay while you're here, but it's not going to be for long." And then I would talk about the things that I was thinking about or fearful of. I'd talk about the fear of losing my hair if I went through chemo. And in articulating that out loud, I go, but you know what? I could buy really expensive wigs, and I don't have great hair, so this might be a big opportunity to have the best hair I've ever had. And as a result of having that out loud conversation, I started a Pinterest board. And started shopping for really good wigs. And then the other thought was, I hate to throw up. I hate to throw up. So that was something else, something that kept coming up. And so I articulated that, and then I realized, I hear pot is really good for nausea. So I've never done pot, but if I have to go through chemo, I am totally going to learn how to toke up and smoke pot so that I can get rid of the nausea. Yeah. And so as I would articulate those things, as I would give cancer 5 minutes a day, I could check off those fears because I had thought through them and then created an answer for them, and now I could move on. And so at the end of 5 minutes, I would do okay, Cancer, that's it. You've had your 5 minutes. I have a lot to do today, so I'm moving on from here. I'll see you again tomorrow. And that worked for me. A lot of times during the day, again, the little voice would pop up. "Oh my God, you have cancer." And if need be, I would respond out loud. "I know I have it. I'll visit with it again tomorrow morning." And so that was super helpful for me.